Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Etch. It's almost done on production. Let me get up. It's almost on production. It's close to be on the 1 point version and get out officially from the beta and alpha testing from the last from the versions that was before. So I want to do this video called It's Possible to Use EtchWP for Beginners on EtchWP for Beginners. What is the way to do that and to use EtchWP and think EtchWP when you are thinking switch from another builders like Elementor, DV or this stuff, and for example from Bricks. But if you are a user of Bricks, you are learning more things and has more scope than before. But if you are an Elementor, DV, Bakery or Gutenberg user, you are not super advanced with the things that you are using and want growth more. This video is for you, okay? But before, remember, if you want that we collaborate together, you can contact with me directly on owp.com and write to me and start collaborate on any WordPress site that you want to build on Bricks or EtchWP, and we will work for you as white label agency and development. So you will put your brand, we will put the hands, and the project will get out. So contact with me and start collaborating together, okay? So let's start with the video. We are on EtchWP, and I will do an approach that we can do with Etch if we are beginners, what we can do. And before, I have my notes here to talk some key points that we need to talk before start coding or some stuff like that. So this tool, it can be used for beginners, okay? And I have this question that I do for me to prepare this thing, but what kind of beginner are you? So if you are someone that, are you someone that you want to learn development and be better on WordPress development, or you are a marketer and want to do simple landing page or need to get out from the website and do the things faster? Okay, well, if your answer is that you are a developer or you pretend to be a developer and better developer and want to learn more and more and more and do career as WordPress developer or front-end developer or full stack developer, maybe Etch can help you to do that, and it's Etch a great tool to start to thinking about coding, okay? Because you will have an environment visual, but also you will have you will see when you are build your site, you will see the code that you are writing with your hand and will see the changes produced, okay? So this is, I take this note, and this is not a tool like Elementor that you drop some element or widget on from here to here, and Elementor do the things all in a black box and output your things, and you don't know how. You will see how directly on the front end, and you will see a disaster on his output and in another builders. And the Elementor is super well compared, for example, with Go High Level Builder. Shit. But coming back to WordPress environment, on Elementor you do pre-build elements that they give you and you don't know what is happening. And it is not like Elementor that give you blocks. And also, for example, with Gutenberg, you have, for example, blocks that has these blocks not conventions names related with the HTML tags. You have, for example, group instead, for example, section. You have, for example, row instead of div, and you can decide if it will be display flex or not. So this is for be close to the name conventions and with the HTML and code bases, you will don't know what are doing and you will not learn on the end. Also, if you don't know how to do the right way, you will not have scalability on your project. If you do the style, for example, the more common example is do a style for ID. So you will not have scalability on your development, and you will not be more proficiency and have more productivity and be better, faster, and earn more money finally, and convert a real developer. So what give you Etch to start? Okay, at first you will see that you will have some panels here. Okay, you will see that you have some panel on the left, some panel on the right. You will see that you can go, for example, to the WordPress post and run your Etch installation and start building from here. You have the canvas. Okay, you have the canvas to work like we do on the other builders, right? Okay, it's the same thing. So here you will see that you will find basics elements. Okay, if you add this, you will see that you have these elements. Okay, and what will do Etch, for example, at first for you? Add the elements, but for the moment, no more. Etch will be mandatory with you, and Etch will not allow you start styling if you don't assign a class to the element. And what is a class? If you are a developer, you will know the HTML and CSS that when you do an element, you can assign IDs in the HTML tag and assign CSS classes. Hey guys, if you want a course of EtchWP, a basic course for beginner, you can go here to this landing page. I will drop on the comment and the description, and subscribe to the waiting list to this course. If I see that you are interested and we have people that are interested in this course, I will build and I will let you know from this wait list when it's launched. Well, this is everything. Continue with the video. So, and how we do that? Well, the first thing that we need to do is on Etch is press Control or Command if you're on Mac, or Control if you're in Windows, and Enter. Okay, and you can assign the class. This is the basic thing of HTML. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but it's something that you will learn faster if you don't know. For example, you will put, for example, hero. This hero. Now we have a hero. Okay, here. Let's use another example to not have any class or style assigned. Let's use, for example, hero beginner, to do hero start, for example, to not have any style because this is a test installation. So now that we have a class, you will see that you have the class here, and you can start to do whatever you are doing on Elementor or on Divi. You will do start things, but the key is that you will do with these panels, okay, the convention of HTML standards. Okay, you will see that you will have layout here to manage, for example, the padding, the margin, the gap. This is our names that is officially supported for CSS and HTML. Okay, so if you want, for example, add a background, now you can, for example, add a background red, for example, or background gray, for example, or use whatever you want use in your color. Okay, for example, and we can do some variables here or copy from your Figma, your hashes. Okay, so we have this. We can, for example, create and add a heading, for example. Okay, and we are working as beginner. We have this stuff, we have this. We will write my first website with Etch. Hello world. We can add a text. Okay, this will be a text, and if you pay attention, you will see that you have Etch is showing the things that you are doing here, okay, in the panel. You have a section, you have a div, you have a H2, you have a paragraph. If you are learning HTML, this is a good thing to start because you will see the things working visually without write code directly. But if you want write code directly, the key of Etch is that you will see here, let's do this more bigger, okay? Let's put here, this I will move, and you will see that you have your HTML here. I don't know if I can do this more bigger here, okay? We have this, okay? We have the HTML created, okay, here, and you know that this is a section, is the convention of HTML. This is a div that has a data H element as container. This is a H2. This is a paragraph. You can add, for example, this is something great to learn how to work list, for example. You can add from here. Let me look here, and you can, for example, add a div, and here add, if you click and add more divs here, you can convert this, if you have a div inside another div, you can convert this to list, okay? And now this is a list, okay, with the name convention of list. And if we work with that and copy and paste, you have this created, and you will see visually, and also you will see the things directly on the code. For example, span, hello world, and we have a list now, an order list, okay? And this is how to work the list, but you are working visually, right? You got it. And what's more, we need to learn BEM conventions because we don't know how to work that. Okay, let's go and use a key feature that have this have Etch, and let's do the next hero start. Okay, and let's do right click and create BEM classes. Okay, and BEM is the BEM methodology that means block, element, and modifier. So now with these names, okay, we have container, heading, text. Let's put description. Let me save here. Description. We have this. Let's move on. Let's put this as a list, and let's put this as and span, no matter. Okay, and let's create this with right click and create BEM classes. So now we have BEM classes created. What is BEM classes? Look in Google, and after that try that, okay? Or look in YouTube, or if you want any training about that, you can check. Or if you look a video, if you search on YouTube BEM methodology, Kevin Gary, he explained super well. Kevin Gary is the creator of Etch. Okay, so you will see that this is working. Okay, and you will start learn Etch BEM methodology from here. Okay, and start building projects with better scalability, and you will know the names that are assigned, and you will have a context of the CSS that you are working. Okay. So if you edit the styles, you will see that here that we add background color before, you will see the background color. So this is something great, and you will learn, and you can work the project of in Etch like you work in Elementor, for example, but at the same time you will learn and you will be a better professional. But you need to have the mindset to learn it. Okay. Also, one thing more, if you're stuck in something because you're building in anything and it's start or you need do animation that do something that it's not implemented on Etch for now, or in Elementor do the thing with one click, you always can use AI for that. And what means that? I will not do with AI now, but I will do with this. And if you ask to AI do something, you can click the code. Suppose that this is the code that AI give you. You can click here, you can delete that, and you can add an empty section. Go to the HTML to here and delete that and copy. And that this is your code from AI that create for you and has the CSS done and apply and still working. Okay, and Etch will have AI too. This is something great and will give you power to start learning, thinking as a developer, and scale your project and earn more money, be faster, and can convert in a web developer full stack if you want. So remember, if you want get EtchWP, I will drop my link on bottom if you want to take the deal, and you will help me a lot if you buy it from this link. You will not lose anything, and you will support me with this link that I will drop you. So what do you need to use Etch? Well, you need to start learning. You need to have the mind to learn more stuff. You can start using, for example, the panels, and later start doing a HTML course and CSS course if you want, and start playing with that. And you will want best velocity, you will want efficiency, you will be a better professional. With code you can reuse a big stuff. You can use AI if you don't want to learn anything. You can use AI and put here and happen what's happened. But I don't recommend that. But you can do it and start work with that. And this is all. If you like this video, subscribe, please. Comment below what do you think. You will jump to Etch era and or not. Let me know what do you think. See you on the comment. I will answer whatever you comment or question to me. See you soon.